Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's spinal workshop or tonight's class. Tonight we're going to be talking about water and why it is so critically important. Many of you may not like this class because we have a lot of frozen water outside right now called snow. Well, let me tell you, even though the last 5 years we really haven't had much snow come down, we desperately need it because the lakes are super low. Why is that so important? Well, I believe, and you can fact check me on this, but I believe if you were to empty Lake Superior out of water, it would cover the continent or cover the North American continent in 3 inches of water. Okay. That is a lot of water. Now, why is it important for us? Well, our bodies are primarily made up of water. Now, I'm using air quotes because it's not actually water. It's interstitial fluid, which has water and sodium and magnesium and all this other stuff in it, right? Excuse me. But it is derived primarily of water-based. Water is also a universal solvent, so that's huge, right? It breaks things down. But water itself, okay, which this is my third one of these, and I had a full liter, so I'm already almost to a gallon of water today. So these are a liter. This is my third one of these, and I had a full liter at home at lunch, and I'm 8-10 ounces into this one. So about 300 liters into 300 liters into this. So, I'm 3,400 liters of water today. And a gallon of water is something like 38, I believe, or 3,900 milliliters. So not liters, milliliters, sorry. Anywho's, if you drink just water, your body's going to use it as it comes through, okay? If you drink coffee, it's great. I love coffee. I also love tea. I don't mind beer. I don't mind wine. I don't mind pop, right? But if you drink those items, are you going to gain water out of it? The answer is yes, but the answer also is no. How can it be both? Well, you see, if you drink coffee is known as something called a diuretic and a dimemetic. Those are big words. As you know, I teach you what those big words mean. Well, diuretic means it makes you go to the bathroom and makes you urinate, hence uretic, right? A dimemetic, mesis, is the movement of fecal matter, so it helps you to evacuate your bowel. So you're going to lose water through those processes, but if we look at the actual chemical makeup, water is not easily found there. Now, you get water out of it by causing something called a hydrolysis reaction and a dehydration reaction. And so it breaks down and you get some water out of it, but you have to use water to get water out. So you've heard the old adage, take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's coffee, beer, wine, all those other things. Yes, you're going to gain some water out of it, but you're not getting a net positive amount of water. Well, then how do people survive on not drinking water ever? Well, not well. They don't survive well, but they do survive. Okay, they're getting water from lots of other things. They get water from the steak they eat. They get water from the vegetables that they eat. They get water from a lot of other sources, but it's not really good quality water, right? The best water you can get is H2O. Now, truly drinking H2O would be toxic. I know that seems weird. And too much water can be very damaging. In fact, there's a case many years ago, thankfully many years ago, but unfortunately there's a case where somebody was in a radio contest trying to win, I think it was an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that, and they were having to drink a case of water. And they were able to drink, this lady drank a whole bunch of water, okay, I think it was a case or case and a half of water. It was an insane amount of water, without using the restroom. And it caused her cells to actually split to lyse. And it ended up killing her. Okay, so you can actually, everything your body needs in certain moderations. So the question is, how much do you need? When it comes to water, you definitely need water, and you need about half of your body weight in fluid ounces per day to be hydrated properly. Now, I'm roughly 250 pounds, okay, 250 to 260, somewhere in that range. And if I'm drinking water, well, that should be about 125 or so ounces. Well, that's a gallon. 128 ounces is a gallon. So whatever your weight is, if you're 200 pounds, then we're 100 ounces. If you're, a 98-pound person, then it's 43 ounces. So that's where that 8-ounce glasses doesn't work, okay? It's half of your body weight in fluid ounces. You also want to have things in your body called electrolytes, okay? So that's why that person actually had issues, plus the fact that she didn't evacuate or void her bladder is what it's called. She didn't release that fluid, and so it kept the fluid in her body, and that's what ended up ultimately causing a problem. So you got to be super, super careful, okay? So why is water so critically important? Because it is the building block of your body, in a sense. I mean, yes, carbon technically is the building block of your body, and calcium's not far behind, but if you don't have water, you don't function. So make sure you're getting some water. And if you say, well, Doc, I don't really drink water. I have a Diet Coke, or I have this, or I have that. Or I heard there's people out there that are allergic to water. Yeah, that's true. There are some really weird stuff out there, but that's not the norm. That's not what's common, right? Those are things way outside on the outliers. So what I want you to do is I want you, if you're not drinking any water, start out maybe with those little 6 or 8 ounce, miniature bottles. Drink one of those a day. Then graduate to like the 12-ounce bottle. Drink one of those a day, right? And then start to add a little bit more every week or 2 weeks or month. Add a little bit. And before you know it, you're going to be functioning so much better. You're going to lose weight, believe it or not. You're going to have better sleep. You're going to have better memory. You're going to just have a better overall outcome for most things because your body needs that water, and it's been craving it longer than you know. So my challenge to you, I want you to go out. I want you to drink just a little bit more water than you did the day before, or the week before, or the month before. Add just a little bit more regular water, okay? The other thing I'm going to challenge you to do is leave a comment down here of people who need to know this information, right? I know there's not much that I'm talking about in this video that I haven't talked about before, but leave a comment down there. Tag those people. Hey, look at this. This is why I've been telling you need to drink water, whatever the case may be. Watch these things. Share this. Very few people are doing these spinal workshops or these classes or what have you for the general public. I am, and I'm doing this not because it benefits me and, oh, good boy, I get to pat myself on the back. It's because I really want you to live a better life, whether you're a patient of mine or not. I want you to have a better life, and these are tidbits to help that. So reach out, share this with somebody, tag somebody in it, whatever the case may be, or just tell somebody, hey, go see my chiropractor because he's pretty cool, if that's what you think. That's what I think. So, anywho's, I'm going to let you go because I hear the table running in the back, and that means that there's a patient needing a check to see if they have subluxation. So I hope you all have a beautiful evening, and as always, I will see you later this week and early next week for your adjustments. Bye-bye.